Okay, so today we're going to look at angles in polygons. All right, so the last time we were here was Tuesday, and we just started talking about regular polygons and polygons. So let's just take a couple minutes here, all right, and look at what we were talking about before. Remember, a polygon, you already have these notes. All right, but so if you weren't here on Tuesday, I guess you can get them. Otherwise, just kind of watch. So a polygon, remember, is a closed curve with segments, 4 sides. Right? So we said that it has to be something where polygon can take on many different shapes. The sides have to be segments. They can't be curved to make it a circle, right? And it has to be closed, meaning that we couldn't have any opening so things could get out, right? We talked about that. Can't have that. Okay, polygon has to be a closed curve with segments for sides. So then we decided to do, then we did a regular polygon, which is what we're going to focus on today. And in a regular polygon, we said that they have equal sides in length and equal angles in degree. Okay. All right. So we're going to explore those. All right. So to do that, we're going to need your Chromebooks. Log on. You're going to open up a browser, go into Google, right, and type GEOGEBR, GeoGebra, and let's do Classic. All right, let's see where that takes us. All right, GeoGebra Classic. That's the one we want. Here it is, GeoGebra Classic. And remember to hit geometry, okay? All right, so here we are. We've got it right here, okay? Now, at any time, ask Ms. Knudsen to pause this because we don't want to lose you, all right? I'm going to show you how to find these angles, and if you're not sure how to do it, if you get lost, just say, hey, can you hold up? We'll pause the video. We'll go back and review it because you got to know how to do this. All right, so once we get into this, okay, the fifth one over, the triangle there, if we tap on that or click on that, we see we get polygon, regular polygon, so forth. We want regular polygon. I want to tap on the screen and I want to make a side length. Now it doesn't show anything, or yours might actually show a side, mine doesn't. What we're going to do is I want to make a triangle. So I'm going to put 3 vertices, and there it is. Okay. Now, before we get going any further, what we want to do is put in a spreadsheet. So we're going to go over here to where these 3 bars are, and we're going to tap on that. We're going to come down here to View, look for View, click on that, and choose Spreadsheet. Okay, now hit on the spreadsheet, and that should go away. What happened to it? Oh, oops. See if I can undo that. Oh, rats. Okay, I'm going to go back in here again. Mine just went away. All right, let's try it again. Okay, so I'm going to go to View and Spreadsheet. There we go. Oops. Dang it, I keep messing up here. All right. Let's see if I can undo this again. I don't know why I'm having such difficulties here today. Okay, I got it right now. So we're up there. Let's see if I can close this down here. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go here, put sides in. So I just tapped up on that or clicked on that. Okay, here we're going to go EXT A-N-G. Here we're going to go I-N-T-A-N-G. And here we're going to go C-E-N-I-N-A-N-G. So we've got sides on this side. Okay, E-X-T, exterior ang, that's what that stands for. I-N-T, ang, and C-E-N, ang. All right, that's what we got. So I got rid of that doggone menu there I didn't want. I'm going to slide this over. Okay, so hopefully you can see that all right. I'm going to come over here now and draw that regular polygon, right? I said I wanted 3. There it is. I don't want to make my sides too big because I'm not going to fit it on there. All right. So I'm going to measure the angle on the inside. So polygons have interior angles, exterior angles, and central angles. So let's go ahead and measure the angle on the inside. So I got to make sure I tap it right and get it. I did. It says it's 60. So that's the inside angle or the interior. To get the exterior angle, we need a ray. All right, and the ray is going to connect these 2 points. So I'm going to go here to ray, click on this point and this point. Now, it doesn't really matter which point you pick. All right, you could pick these 2 or these 2. We just need to have this ray coming out. All right. Now we're going to measure this angle on the outside. That's the exterior angle. But to do that, I need to put a point right on the thing there. Again, I went to point on object and clicked on the ray. All right, so now I can measure this angle on the outside. Let's see if I can get this correct again here. Yep, I got it. It's 120. Okay, so this is 60, this is 120. Now, what I really want to do is have a point in the middle of this. All right. So some people have been able to just click on the midpoint and center point and click inside the polygon, and they're able to get that. Okay, which is pretty darn nice. So I went here to this point 1, midpoint or center, clicked on the polygon, and there's the midpoint of the center of the polygon. All regular polygons have a center. So now we're going to measure that angle in the middle there. It goes from the central. We call it a central angle. Of course, I measured it wrong, so I'm going to try it again. The wrong direction. There we go. And you can draw the segments in if you want to, but you don't need to. So there's 120, 60, and 120. So I'm going to click over here. I'm going to go 3, and I'm going to go down. 4, down 5, down 6, down 7, all the way to 12. For the exterior angle, remember that's the one on the outside, I'm going to put 120. For the interior angle, I'm going to put 60. And for the central angle, I'm going to put 120. Okay, now I'm not going to draw a square because a square is common sense. All right, we all know that there's 90-degree angles in squares. So I'm just going to put 90-degree angles in all those. All right, so starting to get some numbers here. We're going to start looking for some patterns. You'll see things happen. So I'm going to come back over to this side. I want to make another regular polygon. All right, I don't care if my triangle's still there. I'm going to just kind of keep it so that they don't get in the way of each other. My next one's a pentagon, so that's 5 vertices. There it is. It makes that. If you want it to be a little bit bigger, you can make it, just drag that out. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to measure the interior angle, draw a ray, measure the exterior angle, find the center point, measure the central angle. So I'm going to measure the interior angle first. I'm going to connect these 3 points here. All right, there's my interior. Draw a ray. Remember, you got to connect 2 points that are together. Point right on there and measure that angle. All right, so you should be pausing this because I'm going pretty quick here. All right. Okay, there's those 2 angles, 108 and 72. 72 for that one. 108 for that one. All right, going to get that center point, and that's nice. Just click on it and get that angle. Okay, so come back over here now. Exterior angle 72, interior angle 108, central angle 72. All right, so then you come back over on this side, make a hexagon, make 7, make 8, make all the way down to 12, fill in the chart. You'll start to see patterns. You probably see some already. All right, when we're done with that, it's going to take you a little while to do it. We'll go over the chart. Okay, so this is what your chart should kind of look like. All right, here are some of the, there's the angles. I notice I have 7 and 11 out. I did that on purpose. All right, hopefully you kind of got the same numbers as I did. All right, let's look at this chart and see if we notice anything. What is it that you notice? So I'm going to have Ms. Knudsen pause the video, and I want you to look at your chart and tell her what you notice. Okay, so what did you notice? What was one of the things you noticed? Probably that the exterior angle and the central angle are the same. Okay, they are the same. That's probably one of the first things you noticed. The other thing you might have noticed is the relationship between the exterior angle and the interior angle. Right? And if you look at these angles, you can see that they add up to 180 degrees. There's our magical 180 degree number coming up again. So the exterior angle plus the interior angle equals 180 degrees. All right, so you should have saw that. Now the other thing that's a little bit that you should notice is the relationship between the number of sides and the exterior angle. There's a relationship there, and obviously the number of sides is going up and the exterior angle is going down. But try this. If you go over into your spreadsheet, okay, over into the E column, and you click on that, E2, and we go equals, I'm going to say A2, that's that cell with the number of sides, times shift 8. That's how you get a time symbol, shift and 8. All right. B2, press enter. It's 360 degrees. Now if I tap on that, if I tap on that cell, let me put that in here again. This was 90. Oops. Let me try this again. Equals A2 times B2, enter. All right, so if I try that again, there's 360 degrees. Now I'm going to hit on this cell. If I go right over here to this very bottom right corner, I see like a darkened in square. If I grab that and I can copy that down, it won't, there we go. I'm going to copy that down. We notice that every single one is 360 degrees. So if I multiply the sides times the exterior angle, I get 360 degrees. Well, that's kind of cool. So let's write that down. So if I take the sides, the number of sides, times the exterior angle, I get 360 degrees. Okay? So from these ideas or these conjectures, we can make some formulas. So some formulas for angles in regular polygons. Well, first of all, we know the exterior and the central angle are the same, right? We also know that the exterior angle plus the interior angle equals 180. And then some number of sides times the exterior angle is 360. So I'm going to use that first. So I'm going to go with the exterior angle equals the central angle which equals 360 divided by the number of sides. And oftentimes we'll write that as 360 divided by n, where n is the number of sides. Okay? So that's our formula. Exterior angle equals central angle equals 360 divided by the number of sides. Now we can do the interior angle. And the interior angle, using this idea up here, is equal to the 180 minus the exterior. So I just kind of slide that over. 180 minus the exterior angle. Now the exterior angle, though, is equal to 360 divided by n. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay, so there's my formulas right there. All right, so what we want is we want these formulas, okay, and we need this chart. So either you can write this chart down in your notes or you can take a picture of it. But before you do, let's do this. So let's take equals, and I'm going to take 360 divided by 7, because that's the exterior angle, put that there. All right. Now I'm going to take equals 180 minus that, enter, there it is. Now here, I'm going to go equal to that, because that's what that formula is. Enter, and there it is. Okay, so I'm going to tap down here. Put in the same thing, equals 360 divided by 11. That puts that one in there. Equals 180 minus that one. Enter, put that in there. And finally, I can put in this one, equals whatever that is. Press enter. And this should be 30. Okay, so there's my chart. So you want to go ahead and take a picture of that chart or write it down in your notes, because you're going to need it, and particularly you're going to need it later on. All right, so let me clear this stuff out, though, because you don't need that in there. We're just going to cut that out of there. That's just going to mess you up. There we go. All right. Okay, let me do a couple examples with you. Let's say we want to find the interior, the exterior, and the central for a 14-agon. All right. So we're going to take 360 divided by 14. That's what the exterior is going to be equal to, and the central. So you take my little calculator, take 360 divided by 14 equals 25.7. All right. Then I'm going to take the interior, go 180 minus 25.7. We get 154.3. Right? So, and again, this is equal to the central, right? Central angle is also 25.7, so we know they're the same. Okay? So there's that. All right? Pretty simple. You're just using your formulas. Gives you a number of sides. You just use your formulas. All right. Let's say we go backwards. Let's say that the exterior angle is equal to 20, and we want to know, hey, what polygon is this? Well, we use our formula again. So this time we have the exterior angle equals 360 divided by n. I don't know what n is, but I do know that's 20. Okay, I can simply cross multiply and divide by 20. And n is 18. Okay, so I have an 18th gone. There we go. So using those formulas, it's pretty simple when we use it. Okay. Do your assignment then that you should have, and tomorrow we'll review a couple things with you and go from there. All right. Have a great day.